Don't you love me? But you shove me to the side and put yourself and other guys above me. Don't I treat you lovely?
Yes, you do.
Don't I remain switched on? Even when you respond roughly, and even when you behave ugly, I tell the world that you're beautiful.
Please. Just hug me.
There's nothing I wanted more than to take you home. And even though you shout, let's go, I know that you don't really mean it. Your mouth declares the truth, but your actions declare that you don't really believe it. And when I offer the highest degree of love to you,
I don't know how to receive it. I know I tear and sew my clothes and you always repair and clean it. I have fake interactions. I more talk with no action. I'm paraplegic. Whether I'm awake or dreaming, walking straight or scheming, there's no life meaning without you.
without me.
Without you, life disasters comes without cues, and I'm lost without clues like a mad woman walking without shoes.
And now you stand accused.
Accused?
Of spreading counterfeit anti-good news. Despite knowing the lies, the answers to the what's and whys, you still despise me. Truth.
That's not true.
You're caught red-handed without need of evidence or proof of what you do. With me you are new, but I am this close to declaring I never knew you.
Wait a minute. I know your words. Every single verse, and I make great effort to expound what is in it. I maintain and keep reverence while others in your house are grinning like illegal lovers. Like illegal lovers, others have been self-indulged, but I'm resolved treating into the hearts of the children that we are only pilgrims walking a righteous grad.
Your righteousness hasn't been fine linen, only filthy rags. Along the way, you've lost your way and you picked up baggage. You talk of a savage saviour that cruelly demands behaviour the children cannot manage or even understand.
I don't understand.
I'm your loving man. But you've caused the children to turn away from me with shoving hands, 180s. They don't see a lamb, they see a dog with rabies that views their wrongs as tasty, and you've told them that the promise is only about the promised land.
I don't understand.
What don't you understand?
I've slammed the door in laziness. I've run from the idol man. I've had faith that's moved mountains and caressed the sick with healing hands. I rejected those Sony hotels next to ocean white sand, and I took your words to remote distant lands. My path has been strict and straight according to the dictates of your commands.
You think you did this for me?
I have a complaint to live, Chief. Well, I was pockets and full of deep. I praised your name every week, became vegan, refrained from eating meat. I don't drink Coca-Cola. Only room temperature Volvic water, decaffeinated tea. I have removed my feet from dramatic entertainment because it's affiliated with the gods of the ancient Greeks. I have cast out demons. Brought the Ochak backsliders back to believe in your ancient decrees. For you, I have dotted every I and crossed every T. Crossed many river Jordans and parted many Red Seas.
You did this to be seen by men, not for the least of men. You did not do this for me. As righteous as your deeds appear to be, your motives were for the love of money. You caused the children to be stupefied dummies, pacifying unintelligent sheep, honey. Your mouth declaring come, but your heart was secretly running from me. You told lies instead of truths. Displaced me from the top and had men sit in a box and confess to you. Giving them dates on when I would return as if you knew, and then putting forward more valuable the things that you say than those who wrote as they were moved by my spirit.
Your spirit?
You made a mockery of religion, and because of your lack of vision, the people perish. You lied about the afterlife and what they would inherit. You told them if they had enough credit, they could move from eternal hell to the pearly white gates of heaven. Aimlessly stuffed your face with gossip and cussed, and then shamelessly quoted Leviticus 11. With a whimsical, jaded message, you've become a dim, faded cherub. You've chosen the other guy, and you've made me extremely jealous.
It was the other guy. His approach, the way he spoke was extremely zealous. It wasn't what he said, but how he said it, offering things I cherish. He fed desires without need of merit. Stoking my greed, making me believe I was desperate, but I was never complete. Always running on a never-ending street, but still restless.
You lost your way.
Trying to escape that route, I've almost lost count of men that slept with me. I tried to shout out, but there was no sound. I shouted and screamed out loud, breathlessly. I did it.
You did.
I did it. I knew it was wrong, but I still stood strong and I went along with it. Promoted the heartbroken for all eternity long in order to put fear among the living. Making a living off their private struggles while I was openly sinning. And when suggestions came to using your name in vain, I was openly bidding. Wayward. And without asking you, I interjected an indefinite article of making you a god. I had your name wrong. Then elevated myself to your mediating day job. The sons of Jacob who denied and cried, crucify. I belong to that same mob. Secret bloodlines, square and compass Masonic blood signs. I belong to that same lodge.
Yes. For many reasons, you've become dangerously famous. Your name was supposed to be synonymous with things blameless and stainless. You chained wrists and then commanded and demanded wide embraces. But as hopeless as your case is, I still want you adjacent to me. You haven't tasted the meaning of true love, and I want you to taste it truly. Because the only way you will make it, my love, is if you make it through me. See, I went down to the depths and got death and broke his neck and fulfilled my duty. I am the one, and there is none that could possibly refuse me. Choose me. I am the life, and I've earned the right to see your beauty. I prepared a place for you. For you, there's an estate with views and rooms free. You're worth more than all the broken glass that tore and bruised me. Worth more than all the naked shame that hung loosely for the crowd's amusing. Just before my heart failed and broke, before my heart busted and I wailed and I choked, I looked up to the Father and asked Him to forgive what you were doing. I still knock at your door, still pursuing. Won't you let me in, so I can put an end to you losing? I paid your debt, proving that you cannot repay what you're owing me. Won't you accept my gift? For for me, there will be no poetry.